I finally found peace at 40. I had been searching. In fact, I've spent 39 years of my life living and chasing things that I cannot even share. And what I'm going to tell you guys right now in 10 minutes is what I could not learn in 39 years. And in fact, most of what I have finally learned, what I know is peace, has been achieved within the past 12 months. I think peace is so underrated in life because we are so swamped with words like success, wealth, power, accomplishment, sometimes purpose, and in a few occasions people understand about freedom. So we forget that all of these words is actually underpinned once you find peace within yourself. Peace for me has been life-changing. The reason why I knew that something was not right was most people talk about success. And I had this very, very funny feeling about success because one minute I feel very successful and the next minute I feel opposite. I feel like a failure. And then I started realizing that these both words mean the same. Success is what you achieve after several failure attempts. Failure is just disguised or procrastinated success you have to fail to succeed. I think about words like wealth. You can lose it in a minute. People do. Happiness, it's so difficult to measure happiness genuinely. 1 minute you're happy, 1 minute you're sad. How can this be the way I live? How can I get on with life chasing these things which are underpinned mainly by fear, ego, and material things? But I still did not know what had to give. I did not know what I would do to discover the thing that will cement my being. And then I discovered peace. Peace is when you don't have any worry. Peace is when you feel like a newborn. Peace is when there is no attribute to material things that you can measure. Peace is when you have no self-doubt. Peace is when there's no fear of failure. And peace is exactly how a newborn baby is born into this world. The blank sheet, sleeping at night peacefully. When they say sleeping like a baby, that's the kind of feeling that I've had since discovering what peace is. And I wish that I knew about this before. I would not be chasing the things I have been chasing, things that till today I always call them illusions because you never get it. But when you embrace peace, immediately every other thing that you're chasing comes to light. Even happiness, people talk about happiness being the most important thing. Even happiness is always the result of once you've probably been very sad and you don't want to be ever in that place again. And when you've been sad, you want to achieve happiness. They're so intertwined and they'll always push you from one state of mind to the next. One person might make you happy. One material thing might make you sad. But when you have nothing to pin your state of being to, is when I know that you've found peace. There's this particular song of peace like a river. Look at the words. You know, when you accept that nothing is in your control. It took me months to discover what inner peace was. And then I realized that happiness, success, joy, freedom, purpose, wealth, all of this can only be achieved when you have peace. Because peace is the second that you accept who you are and why you are here in the first place. Peace is when you know that nothing will affect how you feel. How a newborn baby comes into this world and has no reservations, is not fueled by any hate, is not fueled by any fear, and has no commitment. But the difference that I've discovered about peace as well is that I have learned the things that we often forget. I have learned that you are the architect of your life. That when you come into this world with a blank slate, you have the opportunity to be whoever you want to be. Once you have peace with yourself, because peace is self-confidence. Peace is gotten rid of all self-doubt I've ever had and fear. Peace is me choosing gratitude over gratification, giving over receiving, knowing that tomorrow is never guaranteed. Peace means that people don't really care. And when I say people don't care, this can be misconstrued. I mean that people don't really care about what you're doing. It's about you. Every day we get on with our stuff, every day that we make a new plan, it's really about us. You have come into this world for one thing, and that's to find your purpose. But the only way you can find your purpose is if you cut off all the doubts and all the programming that we have been made to feel is important. And we focus on our purpose and what makes us happy. Peace means that you don't worry about tomorrow, knowing that tomorrow is taken care of. Peace is some sort of deep, unexplained place of gratitude, place of serenity, place of an explained euphoria that you feel once you have come to the acceptance that you are the architect of your life and that there's nothing to be feared, to be scared of, and that material things have nothing to do with what will make us happy. Also knowing that you need to trust the process. Trust the process in everything you do. When you wake up every day from bed, you get into your car and you drive. Are you not trusting the process that everybody else is doing the right thing? Are you not trusting the process that you have prayed and there is some higher being protecting you? Are you not trusting the process that you're going to work to make money and survive? Are you not trusting the process when you go to school and you study and you come out and get a job? When you create content and you post it, are you not trusting the process that you've put enough for that video to touch lives? Another thing that peace has done, it's taught me that any day I'll fight freedom over money. Because that's what we keep chasing, freedom. And when you have material things and you don't have freedom or you don't have health, then you realize that you would never have peace. But ask yourself today, sit down in your quiet moment and say, why do I chase the things that I chase? Do I chase these things out of fear of failure? Do I chase these things out of what I'm expected to because of the society? Do I chase these things because I have been in a place that I cannot see myself anywhere below, which is again pride and ego? Or do you search these things because they make you happy and they give you an inner fulfillment? Peace for me is that inner fulfillment that is hard to explain. But once you get there, you are a completely changed person. You can start adding all the other attributes like finding your purpose, finding love, because peace is very, very linked with love. But we keep chasing money, status, society, wealth, all sorts of very shallow and very material things that it could take all of our lives searching for. And the day you leave this world, you realize that it doesn't matter. I'm sharing that at 40, these life lessons have taught me a different sort of purpose, a peace that I cannot understand, a peace that surpasses all understanding. And of course, God is a big part of this. I hope that this touches somebody today and you can find your peace, because we all are born with peace. We all are born peaceful, but with life and with life's challenges, our minds get diluted and we start focusing on other things. So try to go back to the drawing board and think about the things that made you happy like a 10-year-old. When you had no money problems, how did you sleep at night? Didn't you trust that you'll have a bed? Didn't you trust that you'll have food to eat? Didn't you trust that things would be in place? I'm not promoting laziness, but I'm saying that believe and trust the process and things will be okay. You know when they say, que sera la, sera la. Do your best and leave the rest. But let this never be about fear or about loss or about ego or material things. Let it come from within, the acceptance of who you are and why you have been put into this world. Once you understand that, I can tell you that you will get everything else that you need to get. Nothing is ever guaranteed, and the process has been eye-opening. The past, I'll say, maybe 6 months has been the most learning I've done my entire 41 years of existence. And it's given me so much that I want to share. And if this video has touched you, please give us a like. It'll always help the algorithms. And I'll see you in my next video. If this is the first time that you've seen one of my videos, my name is Lulu and this is Lulu Diaries. I share my thoughts. I turned 40 last year and it came with a bang. And I'm sharing things that I've learned, things that I'll do different, and what I'll tell my younger self or my older self. So yes, thanks very much for watching and I'll see you in my next video. In the meantime, stay peaceful. Bye-bye.